Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Quinn Matthews. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
So you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch, he's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
First pitch, 6:15.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Liner, and oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now it's William Contreras.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Christian Yelich. And a strike to the outside corner at 95. Contreras, the runner at second with one away.
Ball, that's out.
Liner snagged at first. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Mark Canha.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Now here's Jake Bauers. And a strike in there.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
To third, and that chance handled. Zips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show.
When you in the presence of my crown, the beat drop, I won't let it hit the ground. Now you can fix your frown. Ow, and I ain't keep around and get down. My bite is bigger than my...
Back here at Busch Stadium. And towing the slab, DL Hall. What do you have on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now here is Mason Wynn. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Hall with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Inside, just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Misses again, 5 in a row. First and second here, no outs. Check swing. Did he go? No.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one missing low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And it's caught for the out.
Batting fourth.
Take a look at the lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Mason Wynn.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Nolan Gorman in the box, lays off for ball 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In there. And so now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Luken Baker getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Two aboard, 2 outs. There's the strike. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in St. Louis, and now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Matthews back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Scott makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Missed with a changeup, 1-0. Hoskins with some impressive production lately. Next offering is in for a strike.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Just
Nope,
missing
that's
there.
inside.
2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That
3
one
balls, 2
misses.
strikes.
And now it's 3-2. Left field. 2 away.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Off the
That's
mark
ball.
there. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rip towards third. Tosses across to first. That ends the frame. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis,
Leading off
bottom
for
half of
St.
inning
Louis,
number 2,
designated
and
hitter,
stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Walker.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one outside. 1-1.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. And here it comes. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Third baseman, Jacob.
Here's the rookie third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. To the right side, Delgado. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 8th, left fielder, number 88.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, 0 for 4 in the win last night. Inside,
that's in.
and it's 1-0. There's a strike. Pitch misses
that's
there.
good.
Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Raynel Delgado. First pitch just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And there's a foul ball. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
It's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Mark Canha. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. Just missed. One out, base is empty. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, Willie went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Monasterio in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
That one called a strike. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Victor Scott the second.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Mason Wynn will hit next. Led off this game with a double. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Next offering is outside. That misses, and the count's full. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Yelich makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, William Contreras. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A solo shot. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Jake Bauers. First pitch misses. Bauers goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Runner at first with no outs here. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now Garrett Mitchell. Step off throw to first. Yelich dives back in. Yelich, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And here is Hoskins. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Quinn Matthews won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Miles
for the
Michaelis
Cardinals.
gets the call from the pen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
One out, base is empty. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Grounded out his first time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Michael McGreevy up and loosening in the pen. And a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that
2
skips
balls,
into dirt.
2 strikes.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Curve in the dirt.
Count.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fastball right back to the mound. Slings to first. That was a strong at-bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Second baseman, Raynel Delgado.
2 down, bases empty. Raynel Delgado up now for the Brewers. Went down on strikes his first time through. Late swing, foul to the left. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-2. Just
Bad
misses
ball,
the mark outside the zone.
2-2 to count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ivan Herrera.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Gorman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras down to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Luken Baker now at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. In there at the knees. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. Out to short. Monasterio fires over to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Michaelis back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Michaelis, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Three and 2.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Monasterio stands in now, looks at that one inside. Up and in, and the count is 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. Center field. Scott has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher William Contreras.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Here's a high chopper. Gorman. And the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at Busch
Leading
Stadium.
off for
Now it's the
Cardinals,
DH, Jordan Walker.
hitter, Jordan Walker.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Cardinals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Right through there for a strike. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is downstairs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Line to left. Yelich pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jacob.
Now the third baseman grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aaron Savali getting loose out there. Alexander getting loose as well. The Brewers leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now batting, number
Here's the left
88.
fielder. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Elly threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball
pitch
1.
misses, and it's 1-2. That one is upstairs. Here's a 2-2. Gloves it on the dive, gathers and throws. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Really
strikes,
good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Kyle Leahy, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Liberator, the lefty, warming up as well. That's outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes,
Now
but found a way. That could be a
designated
dangerous
hitter,
pitch if you
Bowers.
don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And now it's going to be Jake Bowers. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Yelich crosses the plate. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute
Mitchell.
bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, nobody out. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was
No ball,
really
2
tardy
strikes.
on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Breaking
1
ball
ball,
misses down
2
and
strikes.
away. Cut on and lifted in the air under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. And that's
Off the plate, ball
off
one.
the inside edge. And that is ball one. And that's
Ball
downstairs and outside. Michaelis checks the runner.
He's safe.
Bowers dives back in safely. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike. That one down the line. Has some trouble with it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz digs in now. Ortiz hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Just
that misses out.
missed. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Batting, second baseman, Raynel Delgado.
So first and second with one man gone. And now Raynel Delgado. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-0.
Fouled off left side. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Now batting, right
Here's
fielder,
Mark Canha.
Mark
1
Canha.
for 3. In for a strike. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 on, 2 outs. And now the count is even. Pulls that one foul. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases
Now
loaded
batting,
and 2
shortstop,
gone.
Andrew Monasterio.
And now the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball
First
one.
offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 outs. Bases are full. Out towards right center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they now lead by 9.
2 consecutive base
Now
hits for
batting,
this team.
catcher,
That pretty much
William
split the zone
Contreras.
down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Miles Michaelis will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New
for
arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Michael McGreevy.
Number 36.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And a base hit right there. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Soft contact in the air. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Not in time, he scores. And the lead continues to grow.
Jake Bauers.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Jake Bauers.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
First and second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Two outs. Right through there. Got him. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 11 and the Cardinals nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Savali.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Mason Wynn.
Hammered, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder
Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals, he's 0 for 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Elvis Peguero appears to be getting loose. Ashby also getting ready. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Tap foul at the plate. Wynn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one fouled off, 2-2. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Here's a 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now up for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. And that misses off the outside edge. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Out to short. Whips it across, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 11 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
2 outs, base is empty. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
0-2.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got...
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Brewers 11 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
The other way. Lays out and makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
So digging in, Luken Baker. Ball one, no strikes. Savali, a 6'2 righty, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The Cardinals with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one missed. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That's a walk.
That pitch is up.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Walker in the box again, takes a strike. And that's a strike. Outside low. Now 1-2. Baker leads off first with one away. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And downstairs. Three-two on the way. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That one in there across the letters. Two outs. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that ends the inning. The Cards leave one. They trail in this one 11-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Raynel Delgado. McGreevy back to work. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Canha.
Now it's the right fielder, Mark Canha. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
And strike two.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The Brewers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Ground ball, could be two. They get one. He's out. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 11 and the Cardinals nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, number 88.
Number 88.
There's a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting.
And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And there's a ball. Foul ball. Outside low, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mitchell going after it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 down, bases empty. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Comebacker to the mound. And that hits the bag. And they get the out after the ricochet. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 11 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, now here is William Contreras.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one the other way. Makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Christian Yelich. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it one-hops the wall. Around second is Yelich. And he's into third. Have a game. That's his fourth hit. Runner at third with one gone. And here is Jake Bauers. Fastball is outside. Yelich takes his lead at third with one away. And he dodges that fastball.
Ball three. Hey.
One away with a runner at third. In there at the knees for a strike.
We got full count.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Mitchell stands
Outside,
in with two away as he takes a ball. Base hit and a run in to score.
Everything came together for him. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So a man at first. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ball one there. Hoskins pushes it foul. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. And now first and second with two outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Digging in, Joseph Ortiz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two on, two outs. just missed.
Outside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1 now.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And gone! His 12th of the season. It's 15-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Michael McGreevy gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Kyle
for the
Lady
Cardinals.
taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a
Number
little tough
62.
coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Randall Delgado digs in now. First pitch, and he just misses.
0-1, no strike.
Fastball
that's
is
off the plate.
outside. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Full count.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. The Brewers had 3 on this blast. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out.
Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
off for
now the
St.
number
Louis,
2 hitter,
right
Lars
fielder,
Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
Ball 1 on a
inside.
pitch inside. And that clips the inside corner.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The other way,
That ball's foul.
and foul ball.
The count is full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times
Oh, my goodness.
in your career.
I can't even believe it. I can't. I'd win. I'm saying,
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Pereira,
Ball
the
back
next to
outside.
hit, takes outside.
So the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you
Up
will
next
get some
for the
high
Cardinals.
fives. You know, when you make great
Second
contact,
baseman,
you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Nolan Gorman. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. 0-1. Newtbar leads off first with 1 away. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
No, inside.
Good eye in that spot. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Mitchell snags it for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Lucan Baker.
So they're down to their final out. Now up for St. Louis, Lucan Baker. And first offering is fouled off. The Cards with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
This one ends 15-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love.